my name is Feijão. I'm also known as beans or frijoles or fajolo. Really kind of depends on what language you speak. I've also had some other weird names for short periods of time like Filaggio and Pomodoro, but that's another story.
This is where I live. I think it's a pretty nice house. It's actually bigger than the one we used to live back in Rio in Brazil. This one we call Ipanema. It's pretty spacious. There's a lot of room for me to run around. There's 4 rooms, nice dining areas, a spacious kitchen, where I spend a lot of time waiting for some food, and a cool place on top. We call it the fly bridge or something. Well, it's where you have the best views and a cool breeze most of the time. I love it. We're about to embark on a pretty cool adventure. It's all everyone has been talking about lately. We're gonna try to sail from Panama to the Galapagos Islands and then all the way to the Marquesas Islands in the French Polynesia. It's a pretty big challenge, the longest crossing we have ever done and probably will ever do. If everything goes according to plan, we will be covering approximately 4,000 nautical miles. Guys, that's like 7,400 kilometers, and we're expecting it to take us around 2 months, including a stopover in Las Perlas Islands and then Galapagos Island. As you can imagine, there's a lot of preparation involved. Basically, food for all of us for that long, safety stuff, navigation, communications, boat maintenance. Well, the list is endless.
By the way, this is me, Feijão. This is my favorite place here on the boat. Don't mind my feminine voice, okay? I'm actually a boy. I'm 3 years old, and like my parents, I'm also from Brazil. I'm here with my parents. These are mom and dad. They've been loving and feeding me pretty much since I was born. They spoil me rotten and drag me everywhere they go. It's awesome. This is Dad's cousin, Enrique. He's actually a super smart doctor and will be in charge to take care of all of us during the trip. Pretty good. I knew him already. He's nice. Then there's Dad's friend from his old job, Caio, and his girlfriend, Isis. They both love to work out and are trying to get everyone on board fit. I'm actually running out of this one. And this is Fabio. My parents actually met him on the internet. Can you believe? If you ask me, however, I'm liking him. He arrived holding 3 10-kilo bags of my favorite dog food. And a bone for me, people. A bone.
We actually started living on our sailboats 3 years ago in Croatia, back in Europe. And since then, I've sailed through the Mediterranean, we've crossed the Atlantic Ocean, we've sailed the Caribbean Sea, and now we're heading to the much-dreamed South Pacific. We've so far traveled around 30 countries and had more than 300 guests and family and friends on board. We have just sailed 8 hours west, and we just arrived at Linton Bay Marina, where we will be getting our boat prepared for the big trip across the Pacific Ocean. Linton is actually not a bad place to work on your boat. Unlike other boat yards, here we are surrounded by all these trees. The sea is actually really nice and clean. We can go out on our SUP, and we can work hard, but also enjoy when we have some free time. I've even met yesterday these crazy dudes that love banana as much as I do on this island just in front of the marina. It was pretty cool. Episode, we leave Linton Bay Marina towards the famous and iconic Panama Canal. You'll be the first step towards our big journey ahead, crossing the Pacific Ocean.